Elizabeth II of the British royal family is reportedly deeply upset with Prince Harry's latest truth bouts. They're very personal and they're targeting the royals, who, as we know, can't really come out and say much because they're not supposed to. Now, Svetlana Kimenko of Sputnik reports, the royal family's relationship with Prince Harry has been described by insiders as hanging by a thread amid the barrage of so-called truth bombs dropped by the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, such as a tell-all sit-down with Oprah Winfrey and the runaway prince's interview as part of a series on mental health for Apple TV. Maybe that's why he's doing all this, because he wants to push that show of theirs. Now, the Queen is described as being deeply upset by what she regards as a succession of very personal, barbed attacks on the royal family by Prince Harry. This is what insiders claim on the Daily Mail. We know that the Queen is 95 years old. She has just lost her consort, Prince Philip, who is 99 years old, a few weeks ago. Harry went for his grandfather's funeral, but he did not stay for the Queen's birthday, which was just a few days after that. Now, the 95-year-old Queen reportedly has been profoundly shaken by her grandson's public statements since the bombshell Winfrey interview given by the Duke and Duchess in early March. Prince Harry had recently again joined forces with a chat show host, this time as part of the Me You Can't See American documentary series on mental health, streaming on Apple TV, which he produced alongside Oprah Winfrey. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. But this time, there's a fresh bout venting. Prince Harry detailed his mental struggles after his mother passed and Princess Diana when he was 12 years old. A week earlier, the royal appeared on the Armchair Expert Mental Wellness podcast hosted by American actor-writer Dax Shepard to stir even further controversy as he criticized his father, Prince Charles, for his parental attitude. Now, Harry's grandmother, the Queen, has taken this very personally and is deeply upset by what Harry has said, in particular his comments about Charles' parenting, suggesting his father knows no better because of how he was brought up. It's been a very upsetting time, the royal source was citing as saying. Previous reports suggest that amid mounting ire among palace aides, there have been calls for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to give up their titles. The younger son of Charles, Prince William, and Diana, Princess of Wales, has reportedly shocked royal aides with his criticism of his father's parenting skills and implicating the Queen and the late Prince Philip having to do with the way Charles came out. The sixth in line, that is Prince Charles' succession to the British throne, had blasted Prince Charles' parenting in the mental health series with Oprah Winfrey, asserting that his father told him he would suffer the same problems he did. Prince Charles would allegedly tell him to, quote-unquote, play the game. Prince Harry said, "My father used to say to me when I was younger, he used to say to both William and I, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you." And he added, that doesn't make sense. Just because you suffered does not mean that your kids have to suffer. In fact, quite the opposite. Prince Harry also discussed traumatic memories from his childhood. As we said, his mother passed when he was 12 years old. And the clicking, he says that he doesn't like the paparazzi. He says the clicking of cameras, the flashing of cameras makes my blood boil. It makes me angry. It takes me back to what happened to my mom and what I experienced as a kid. And despite the continuing onslaught of Prince Harry's revelations, Prince Charles, his father, is understood to maintain hope of a reconciliation with his younger son, according to palace sources. Prince Harry, who together with his wife Meghan Markle officially stepped down from senior royal duties last March 2020 that is, and then relocated to California, has repeatedly heavily criticized the royal family, the royal institution, as well as his own father, Prince Charles, for failing to help him process the grief of losing his mother, while also failing miserably at protecting him and his brother, Prince William, from undue media attention. Nevertheless, an insider was cited by the outlet as saying, "Charles is such a gentle man and a dedicated father first and foremost, he'll be feeling wretched. He wants to seek a reconciliation and he is not vindictive at all." The Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, has also accused the palace and British media of a combined effort to smear his wife Meghan Markle ahead of their first Oprah Winfrey interview about the discussion to quit royal life. Now, despite calls to postpone the controversial interview due to the fact that Prince Philip was receiving hospital treatment at the time of their Oprah interview, the bombshell scoop went on air on 7th of March, plunging Prince Harry and Meghan Markle popularity even lower in the UK. And as we know, Prince Philip died at Windsor Castle on April 9th. Now, according to royal insiders, the royal family has been struggling to understand why Prince Harry has embarked on this journey of devastating truth bombs or what he hopes to achieve. It's perfectly possible to campaign effectively on the issue of mental health without taking in such intimate details about his own experiences. I agree with that. And referring to the flurry of revelations let loose by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, another aide was cited last week as suggesting they should put the titles into abeyance so they still exist but are not used, like they agreed to do with their HRHs, Her Royal Highnesses. They should just become, or His Royal Highness, they should just become Harry and Meghan. And let's remember that, Meghan had a problem with her family before she got married to Prince Harry. Meghan's father said, she's been really weird with us, and basically she's been tearing our family apart, and I hope that she doesn't do this with the British royal family. I mean, her father called it. And now this is what's happening to the British royal family. What is going on here? I mean, okay, we're sort of fed up with Prince Harry, I think. Everybody's got problems in their families. Everybody has mental issues. It doesn't mean that you go out and start pointing the finger at everybody. You just have to grow up, grin and bear it, forget about it. Just forget about it and forgive and forget. That's the best thing. And go on. You can't live in the past. Now, let's remember what Prince Charles did also. When Meghan Markle's father didn't come to walk her down the aisle, who walked her down the aisle? It was Prince Charles that took that upon himself. And she was calling him, he's so kind, he's so kind. So what's going on here? Anyway, please leave your comments and thank you for your support.